Good morning, YouTube, you sexy mamma jammas. So today, after yesterday, looking at all the footage from yesterday, I decided not to post a video today. Today being Monday. So I looked at all the Sundays. Well, I say all, but it wasn't a lot. It was just a drive day. It was boring. And I only recorded a few clips, which wasn't substantial enough for a video. So I decided not to post a video. So it is now Monday. We are leaving the pilot, or flying, what is it? Flying J in Tucumcari, New Mexico. We are right now hitting I-40 West. Now we're 450 miles from our first delivery in Sholo, Arizona. We cannot. They have a gate, so parking on site's out of the question. It's only about just under 6 hours to get there. So, well, right, a little over 6 hours to get to the spot, but where I have planned is just under 6 hours. It's 400 miles from here. There is a Maverick about 50 miles or so from the place, but there's also a Maverick about 20 miles from right off the exit. But it doesn't. I zoom in, I don't see many options for parking. I see more at the second one now. Not a Maverick, the 1.9. The 1.9 before that. So we're going to try that 1.9 first. We should be there about 4 o'clock, somewhere in that window. Because right now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I've been piddle farting around all morning, not in a hurry. I'm like, I got 5 hours, 6 hours, I'm close enough to do it. It's 11:50 right now. But I'm in mountain time now, so technically it's 12:50 Central Time, 1:50 East Coast time. So, I just got fuel too. I went ahead and topped my tanks off there, even though I had over half a tank. I had topped my tanks off there because it's $4.45 a gallon after discount. So got another 6 gallons of DEF, but topped off the diesel. So now, since we're 400 miles away from where we're going, and then from there we got 700 miles. So I'm hoping somewhere in Sholo I'll fill up again, because from Sholo to the finish of, remember phrase that, you gotta go down to Phoenix first. From Phoenix, Piho, Arizona, to finish out the trip is less than 1,000 miles. Pretty sure I remember that correctly. There's 2,500 total, 15 to here, 2 down to there. Yeah, it's about 800 miles to finish out the trip. So I'm hoping I can find a little. Well, there's no hope. I'm sure I'll find cheaper fuel in Arizona to top the tank off again to finish out this load than I will in California. So that's just yeah. So that's what we're going to do. So it's topped off here. Cheap fuels I'm going to find, I'm sure. Cheaps I'm going to find along the way. I just got to find the cheapest option when I get to Phoenix to finish out the trip. Anyway, other than that, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Sorry about today not having a video. That was one of the reasons why I didn't want to do a reset, so I wouldn't miss a day on the video, but I looked at it. Actually, I can't put that up. I can't put that up at all. But some of y'all, apparently, you enjoyed my rant on the Don't Be a Chicken Poop video, but you also agreed with me 100%. Some call it Video of the Year. I mean, I had to do some editing in that section. You know, I talk the way I talk, okay? I cuss at times and throw out some language, but I don't talk like that unless I'm upset or I get pissed off at something or whatever, and that just got me into feels, man. Stupid. I got a real problem with stupidity. It makes no sense to me. Anyhow, thanks so much for all the support. Appreciate it. Let's just see what the trucking world has in store for us today, shall we?
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
Alright, so before I left the Flying J out there, I didn't get in to eat. If the Flying J had PJ Fresh stuff, I didn't want any of that. But across the street there was a Love's. They either had a Subway or a Arby's. Either way, I didn't want either one of those. Because Subway and Arby's, I've said before, are very specific cravings. And I did not realize coming out on 40 was that far from Santa Rosa. I was thinking that because when I looked at the map and I saw it, did a quick scan, I saw the word Santa Rosa and I thought I was very close to it. Actually, no. Or close? No, not Santa Rosa. I'm in Santa Rosa now. Yeah, it was about 60 miles away, I guess. But I thought I was closer to Albuquerque. I thought I was coming out here in Santa Rosa exactly, just by a quick scan, and I thought I was pretty close to Albuquerque. It turns out I was about 160 miles from Albuquerque. I was like, holy crap. So anyway, yeah, they have a Carl's Jr. here. And Carl's Jr., unlike Hardee's, still carries the jalapeno double cheeseburger, which I like. So I had a couple of those, order of fries, and of course got some fresh beverages. So I'm going to stay here and I'm going to eat that, and then we'll continue on our way. We're only 4 hours or so away. So we good. We got time. And I need to stop saying that shit. Oh, I'm only this away. I'm only this away. Easy peasy, easy peasy, peasy peasy. I need to stop that shit because at some point, I'm like, holy crap, I've only got this much to go. Or I only have this much time left. So instead of going like, oh, I got plenty of time, at some point it turns to, holy shit. I really need to stop that. I do. I know I do. And I was just thinking about that before I started recording. I think the next trip is when that's going to stop, is because when I pick that load up on Friday, I am going to do a reset. Then I'll have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to wind up doing whenever I park on Friday, I'm going to do a reset. So then I'll have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm like a few hundred miles off of that trip on Friday after I get loaded. So, but when I park Friday night, I'm going to do a reset. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 6, 6, 6, and 6. 2,400 miles. 6 plus, 6 plus, 6 plus. So 2,400 miles, because it's going to be about 22 or 2,300 miles left when the time I park. Because it's 2,500 miles to start. I'm sure I'll knock a couple hundred miles off of it. And yeah, so, well, hold up. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I can't count Wednesday as a 600 mile day. I might not be able to squeeze a reset in. I'll have to look at it. I'll probably have to run on recaps again. Either way, it's fine. I really don't need to do a reset or really want to do a reset out here on the road. But at the same time, if I do, I can grind and just get that extra load, because I just did that over the past month. You definitely see an increase in numbers. But at the same time, that's not all I'm worried about. But I do know now it is May 25th. My next time to where I want to be on my home time is going to be the last half of the week. My birthday is July 12th. That's a Sunday. So when I want to be home on home time, it's like from the 15th to the 18th, 16th to the 18th, somewhere in that window is where I want to be on the home time. So maybe I will just grind, and make as much as I can in that time. So I don't know, we'll see. But for now, let me eat. All right, so we're going through Albuquerque now, and I was trying to get the camera on because I didn't think the road would ever smooth it out, because it was like, you know, and they're shaking the camera up there. I was like, let me turn it on. Let me do a stabilization test on that road. But as soon as I hit the power button, we're on fresh blacktop. So we are, what, 229 miles. That confused me, because 229 miles, so we got to go to exit 292. Yeah, 229 miles from our exit for that 19 I was telling y'all about earlier. We should be there about 5:30. That's been about an hour back there, that loves. Just contemplating and debating things and all that blah 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 stuff. But I'm in the rain now. And it's not a good rain either. And it's windy as shit too. So that kind of, and when you're light as hell on the box and your tandems are all the way up, 15, 20 mile an hour winds, they really affect you. But these are more than that. I'm not sure how much more, but they're strong winds. Oh, right here. We're at the I-25, I-40 interchange. Hoping we'll drive out of this rain sometime soon, get back to the sunny skies. Now Blue says we have climbed in elevation because I've seen the hills and Mayor's Pop. But I'm not sure where we're at in elevation right now, but our temperature is down to 54 degrees, Big Blue says. This may end up like yesterday. Y'all might not ever even see the light of day of this video. I just don't want to go 2 days in a row, so I'm going to try to make some sort of video, but brake lights. Is it just because of the interchange of people waiting to the last second, or is there something going on here? There's too much road spray going up to where I can't see clearly. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. We're good. There was a curve. There was, of course, the road spray from the wet roads and the rain, and 3 lanes, people hitting their brakes real quick. Thought it could have been something, but it's not. Fortunately, no. We just passed the split. 25 is that way. 2 lanes went that way. 3 lanes are right here, and I'm right in the middle of them. But I always kind of liked, I've been through here a few times, right, so far. I like driving through Albuquerque. I think just like the motif of the design of the city, the overpasses, the concrete barriers and the walls and all that, the blues and the, I don't know, orange, pink, mud colors, whatever you want to call them, the whole desert / tribe Indian theme, Mexican theme, I like. My God, I wasn't yawning at all earlier with the daggone sunshine out. Now it's gray and gloomy. Yeah, y'all know me. I've said it 1,000 times. I need the sun to be able to function properly. So if we're 225 miles from where we're going to park, that means we're about 275 miles from delivery. Now again, this is not a hard, I'm parking here. I'm going to stop there, see what's going on. And the problem with Mavericks on Trucker Path is the Maverick stations don't, at least I haven't seen them yet on this trip when I looked earlier, they don't show how many truck spots are there for parking. At least they didn't this morning. Maybe I was in a bad connection area and I wasn't loading the data properly, or I just got tired of waiting and just moved on. That's a possibility as well. So maybe when I park, I even zoomed in, it didn't look like it's very much. There's actually one even closer, which is like, okay, let's say you're driving down the road, and right here to the right is your delivery, or you pick up your delivery spot, and then that stoplight about a block down. On the left there on the corner, there's a Maverick station right there, but I couldn't see parking set up there. So, I mean, and some of these Mavericks are listed as a T in the Trucker Path as a truck stop because, you know, it's a Maverick, and they're actually not. There's a couple of Loves out in like the Oklahoma that are listed in here because they're Loves as truck stops, but they're not truck stops. Those are just normal old gas stations. I mean, can't even put a bobtail on that thing hardly, much less truck or trailer. So, y'all know my birthday is July 12th. And the reason I told you I wanted that little time frame off, man, these past month or so, I've kind of gotten back into Pokemon, and I ain't mad at it. I mean, I'm a grown-ass child, and you will treat me as such, okay? So, there's a new set coming out on July 17th. That's why I want to be off during that time, because we want to try to master set it. And also, those of you that are into Pokemon, me, my buddy, and his son has decided to do a little PC challenge. PC is a personal collection to the non-people. We're doing a PC challenge. And the challenge was to choose a number and master set that number across all Pokemon from the beginning to now. After we did that, we said, it's only 30, 40 cards. We said, well, we added another layer to it. Say, okay, now choose your favorite Pokemon and master that one, which means, again, every release of that card ever. So cool. So now mine, just the US versions. If I can get all the promos, all the holos, all the reverse holos, and all the normals for the entire collection of 77 and look at, oh yeah, I didn't tell you. The number I chose was 77. That's the year I was born. And the Pokemon, which was my favorite back when I was in the Pokemon, was Lickitung. So Lickitung's still my favorite because he's fat and he's pink. Well, the pink don't have anything to do with it. He's just fat because I'm fat. And he's got a monster-sized tongue. Like his tongue is like that long. That's why I chose him. I thought it was funny. And so I chose 77 and Lickitung. So for all the different variants of every Lickitung, it's about 46 cards. And all the different variants of the number 77 is going to be about 90. So I'm going to have about 136, 140 cards in that collection I'm going to have to master. And mastering just means collecting that whole set. And we're using, like I said, 77 Lickitung as the sets. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to order some, I found some binders on Amazon we're going to use specifically for our challenge. Because after we complete all the US shit, we're going to branch out to the Japanese side of things. And China and Korea. And ultimately, at the end of this, once you have your very last piece, you want to have every region collected. We're playing soccer with we're playing soccer with a damn water bottle. One of them gallon jug water bottles. It was the clear one, like the Glacial Freeze or something with a handle on top. The white car in front of me kind of knocked it over there, and that gray car in the fast lane, his front passenger side tire clipped it up in the air, and my bumper just took it off. Bar, yeah. Go! All right, I'm gonna stop. Wow, squirrel or Pokemon, soccer. I'm on crack today, apparently. So anyway, yeah, so that's why I want to be back there, because the new set coming out is Pitch Black, which was just released in Japan a few days ago, which is Abyss Eye. It's the Japanese version. Always comes out in Japan first, then comes out to America a week or so later. 2 weeks, a month or so later. So 6 weeks or so. So I want to be there, and I'm going to wind up getting a bunch. I want to try to master set Pitch Black. What do they call it? A rip party? We're going to have a rip party. Country's birthday party / rip party. And we're going to try to master set Pitch Black during that session. That's the idea. That's the goal. That's what I want. Because the last time we was home, we did a big old rip session because we had a bunch of stuff there. We're 11 cards now from mastering perfect order. But there's some stuff in the house that he is yet to open with his boy. I'm like, we just need 11 cards, bro. Open what you got, and we'll buy the singles. We got to master that before we start the next one. Damn it. He's making me wait because he knows I need to know. So anyway. All right, enough Pokemon talk, enough of my hobbies, what I'm into right now. It is what it is. We're going to have fun doing it. Keep on driving. It's still raining. Hopefully, I don't see no clearing right now. All I see is gray ahead. We are, where are we at? Mile marker. Well, we're 315 miles from Flagstaff, so we stopped before we get to Flagstaff. We are at mile marker 150 right now, which means we have 150 miles before we even hit the Arizona line. So, let's go! I want to ask y'all a favor. If I have motivated you or influenced you in any way to move forward in your trucking life, whether it be getting a new truck or coming to Mercer, please use my referral information. This is my SFI representative. Tell her Larry Walker asked you to call her. And of course, on the Mercer application, just tell them either my name or my unit number, 24775. That's got to be done before any phone calls have been made. It's got to be done on the very first phone call for the referral bonus account. I appreciate you. Has anybody ever stopped in Laguna, New Mexico, or Casablanca? Whatever the town, yeah, Laguna. Because I passed this sign a couple of times coming through here, and I never stopped. And it says, world famous Laguna Burger. It all started here at the 66 pit stop, which is right over there. It's like a pretty big place, actually. Yeah, Laguna, exit 114 in New Mexico, right off of I-40. I mean, that sign, it all started here, world famous Laguna Burger. I mean, what makes it world famous? Only time I've ever heard of it is when I pass these daggone billboards around here. So, tell me. Looks like we're at the outskirts of the rain now. It's still a little sprinkle, but the ground's drying up, or the road's drying up. Because, you know, it's already, I think it's an eastward heading storm. And it's just kind of, I'm seeing blue skies. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much, I still got gray above me, but I got blue ahead. But I'm curious about that Laguna Burger, man. What y'all think? Anybody ever stop there? I'm gonna, one day, maybe on the way back, I'll probably be on 80. And I hope there's no fluke-ass winter storm coming back on 80 next weekend. I hate to detour around. I don't think I won't just go straight down to freaking Vegas and bust a left. But I'll take my ass all the way down to 10, damn it. I'll go all the way down to Phoenix. Just to avoid that Wyoming crap I went through. And then DC Money went through it like after me. Some other random thing. Because just it was the 18th. This video is going around on TikTok in Wyoming. Just random blizzard out of nowhere. And you know what? I'm going to be a 43,000 pound too on that load. Oh, mercy, mercy. Do I want to go over that mountain? The mountains up there? I got to figure out the best way because all right, I'm going to ask you. Verde, Nevada to Fort Mill, South Carolina. 43,000 pound load. What route would you take? 80? Then go to Omaha or start going south there in 29 and hit Kansas City? Take 70. Down, take 24 down. Nashville, continue on 24. Down to right around Atlanta. No, that's too far down. We don't want to go to Atlanta. I'm not sure what part of South Carolina Fort Mill is. I mean, I'll know before you see this video or before when it's time for that trip. I'm just going on my head right now. What would make? I don't know. You tell me. I'll give you something to think about. We're only a couple hours away. Might even stop a little short of that because I don't. You know how 19s are. They really don't have much, or much parking most of the time. So. If there's a Love's or something prior to that that's close, that's probably where I'll choose. But again, we're going to investigate. When we do stop, we're going to investigate those other places. Maybe I'll just call them, say, hey, what's your truck parking look like? How many spaces you got? That'll give me a better idea. 'Cause, I mean, if it could happen, I would much rather be at that Maverick right on the corner, away from the delivery, versus the 150 miles away. Why? Because if I'm right there beside of it, I can sleep longer. If not, if I'm an hour away, I gotta get up earlier. We'll see. All right, so we stopped here on exit 16. So we are 100 miles from our delivery or pickup. Yeah, delivery. Shit. What's this? Gallup, New Mexico. So we'll get up in the morning. We'll finish it out. We're an hour and a half away or so. So we'll hit the road about 5. Get there maybe a little early. Be there at the gate. Maybe the first one there. We're just gonna stay here just because I don't. Blah. I just don't want to go no more. I'm still working on this project. I've been thinking about it. I got another idea, or a deeper idea of how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to get back into that and organize that a little bit, and then lay down. Probably be passed out 9, 10. Get up 5 or 6. No, 4. I'll be about 4:30. Hit the road about 5. Be there by 7. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Anyway, a little video today. I'm not sure. I didn't want to go 2 days without a video, so I purposely tried to have something here. So we're going to go ahead and post this. I know earlier I said probably not, but we're going to go ahead and post this. But this right here, I don't know what it was built as. It may just be built as a 1.9 because it still looks fairly new or refaced or whatever. But this is the bestest 1.9 I've ever seen. It's got PJ Fresh. It was listed in the daggone on Tracker Path as a Flying J, but it's only got like maybe 30, 40 spots on this back row. So I mean, it's not a huge 1.9, but it's a nice 1.9. I haven't been inside yet, but it looks nice from the outside. Anyhow, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support. The next videos you're gonna start to enjoy when you want to see me back here hand unloading. Or tailgating, at least, these cabinets. I know some of you are looking forward to that. Seeing Fat Man out there actually doing some work. All right, well, here we go. Thanks for being here. Appreciate all the support. Y'all have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Just when you lay your head down tonight, be sure to tell yourself, country loves you.